Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Hey, didn't see you there. So I've just been chilling for the past couple weeks, and well, the dragons started coming. Well, as for that, you can see what we're already gonna talk about. Right. All right. So Game of Thrones just came back, and I promised weekly reviews of each episode. So I'm gonna say this right now. I feel like I'm watching the Avengers because I'm seeing all these characters that I love, and they're all coming together, like finally, and it's like the Avengers. It's like one star-striking moment after another. It's like boom, 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 boom. You're seeing all these amazing things, like fuck, and like I just can't help but feel amazed that you can finally see Sansa Stark and Daenerys Targaryen in the same room, button heads. And that's what I really want to focus on the dynamics of the characters and how they balance each other out so nicely. Like, we already knew Sansa and Daenerys were gonna have butt heads. Like, we already knew that from the start. Like, that was apparent. But like, Sansa's like Tyrion. I thought you were smart, man. Like, and you're doing this dumb stuff. Really believe her? You really believe your sister Cersei after she tried to kill you? 2, she basically exiled you. 3, she's trying to kill us. And like all that crap. What? I don't know. Like, come on. And so now that's all happening, and like Sansa's like very bitter to these newcomers. Very, very bitter. And like it's justified. The Northerners are always very bitter to everyone. Like newcomers, I mean. And that makes sense, you know. They don't know these people. They don't trust these people. These people aren't even from the same continent. You bring the Dothraki and the Unsullied, 2 armies that the common folk of Westeros as a whole, not even just saying the North or whatever, or Winterfell, they don't know these people. They're like, who are these people that just walk in and look like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, and why are there 2 giant dragons just flying above? I didn't know I lived in the Age of Heroes. I didn't know Aegon Targaryen just strolled through. That's how they're feeling right now. And more button heads just keeps on going. Samuel Tarly, the actors did such a good job. Like when they conveyed the part where Daenerys told him, "Yeah, I killed your brother and your dad." When he finds out his dad died, he's like, "Killed my dad?" And she was like, "Yeah." And then he's like, "You know, at least I got my brother. He's still alive." And then she's like, "I killed him too." And then he's like, "Hold up, wait a minute." Walked out of the room, silent. And then, elephant in the room right now. Jon Snow finally figures out he's Aegon Targaryen. Like, took him like forever. I feel like everyone knew for a while. At least that was a big reveal, but we all kind of knew. Like, and that was huge. Like, for him, and he's like, "Holy crap, what do I do now?" And he's still gonna stand by Daenerys, obviously, but like, you know, if he told her like join rulership or something, I don't know, or maybe she might just be like, "Yo, you're gonna have the North," and the Northerners, how they want to be free. Lyanna Mormont, my favorite character, just goes up and says, "Yo, bro, I love you and all, man, but I didn't agree to this. I'd agree to you, not Daenerys, not Khaleesi or whatever you want to call her." And, you know, there's some incest going on, but he didn't know it at the time, so, like, I don't know who you're going to stop. And, also, Sansa butt heads with Jon. We've been feeling this since season 6. When they're trying to kill Ramsay Bolton, and they've been butting heads. And now, it's, like, really a stark contrast. Whatever. I didn't mean to make that joke. But, yeah, and now it's like, oh, also, Arya is taking the side of Sansa, which their sisters should know, but that's very unlike her, because Sansa and Arya have been button heads since day one. The books, they're like always fighting. The show, they started off hating each other. They haven't even started liking each other since last season. That's when they started liking each other. That's only because they killed. What's the name for this name all of a sudden? Littlefinger. They killed Littlefinger. And Littlefinger, everyone hates Littlefinger. He's like, how can you like Littlefinger? I literally was sitting there next to my dad, and he screamed, finally, when he died. And I was like, I know. Alright. Enough the Starks and the whatchamacallit, the Targaryens for now. Let's go off to some other characters, because, there's some big ones. Alright, let's start off small. The Night's Watch and the Wildlings, after the colossal thing that ended Season 7, when the Ice Dragon basically destroyed the eastern side of the wall, like, all that's obliterated, the survivors are just chilling out. And they go to some lord's house. I forgot the lord. They said his name. Lord. It's gonna kill me. It starts with an H or something. Or an N. They go to, they're just chilling. They're just like, oh yeah, you guys can help us? And they're just, no one's there. And then they turn the corner. And then they find the Night's Watch. And I forgot his name. I don't know why. I just forgot his name all of a sudden. But he's been with Jon Snow in the Watch since day one. They've been together forever. Crap. Because I remember it was like the 5 of them. It was Jon Snow, Samwell, him, and the 2 other guys that died in like season 4 when the Wildlings came over. That was sad. When that happened, I like, bruh, because like he killed that one girl. No. Did he kill the one girl? No. He killed the Wildling, and he was like, yo, I just killed one. Oh my god. And Samwell was like, nice. And then Ygritte killed him. And then the other one was chilling with a bunch of other guys, trying to kill one of the giants, and the giant just killed them, and they killed the giant. So it was like, and then they give that big speech. But whatever. They meet up, and it's like, ha ha ha. It's kind of comedic. Also, there was a lot of funny moments in this episode. I don't even know why. I kind of appreciated it. I didn't expect it, but I was like, whatever. Because, you know, there's always that weird humor in Game of Thrones. You know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know. It's always been so weird. Humor in Game of Thrones have been, like, funny, but, like, also, like, alright. So enough of that. They're together. Oh, also, that little lord at the start of the show that they tell to, yo, go back and get your army. Yeah, he's dead. I'm just assuming his entire army's dead. And they literally crucified that kid and made, like, one of those weird body crop circles like how they did in the first season. And that was, like, Jesus Christ. They really just killed that little kid. And, like, you know, they killed literally the first episode. The first person, one of the first people you see is a dead kid. So, you know, there's that. And I thought they were really going to see something in the flames. But they didn't. What else? Oh, Cersei. Cersei and, the Greyjoy guy. What's his name? Not Euron. Not Euron's sister. I forgot his name. Oh, but, you know, they finally, you know, did the do. And also the Golden Company came, and I didn't know, but, like, I forgot the Golden Company had elephants, but they didn't bring any. It's like, the production cost is already at its peak. So, like, CGIing elephants is like, you know what I mean? So it's like, whatever. Maybe they actually do, and they're just saving them for later. Here's this one scene where, whatchamacallit kind of walks in, and Cersei's like, I really wanted those elephants. It's like, what? But anyways, they did the do. Oh, and Theon finally got back to cool Theon. We don't got that put Theon. We don't got that douche Theon. He's always been one, but like, let's be for real. He was kind of cool to start, just a little bit. We got real Theon. Theon that was like when he was with Robb Stark. That Theon. The cool one. When he saved his sister, and his sister headbutted him, and he was like, boom. That's when you knew cool Theon was back, and they're going back to the Iron Islands. They're killing their uncle, taking the Iron Fleet for themselves, and it's boom. They got it. They got it. I already know that's gonna happen. Like, we got cool Theon back. Theon's gonna live till at least episode 5, After that, I don't know. If he reaches episode 5, he might as well just no, not episode 5. There's only 6 episodes. 3 episodes. Episode 4 or 3. That's when he might die. If he lives past then, I'm pretty sure he's gonna survive. His sister, she's gonna bite the dust. She's gonna bite the dust in like 2 episodes. Episode 3, she's definitely gonna die. I'm pretty sure. By episode 3, she's gonna be dead. Where was I? Who else? Sam and Bran. Just good old Sam and Bran. You know, they're kind of weird. Bran's really weird now. Bran and John finally met up since like episode 1 of season 1. They finally found each other again. What else? The Hound and Arya. They were like, "Yo, you left me to die." Arya was like, "Yeah, I know, but I also looted your dead body," and he was like, "Bruh, that's why you're alive, cause you're just the worst person alive right now." And Arya was like, "Bruh, I hate you." Arya and Gendry met up. Arya was like, "Yo, Gendry, make me this," and Gendry was like, "Bro, you got Valyrian steel. You rich out here. You're flexing." And Arya was like, "I don't care. I want this dagger made out of dragon glass." And he's probably gonna make it anyways, because one, she has a needle, and then she has the Valyrian steel dagger that Littlefinger used to kill her dad, and then she used to kill Littlefinger. Very poetic, but that's not the point. What else? I'm trying to think of something. Oh, of course, they ended the episode with Jaime Lannister seeing Bran Stark, and the show doesn't really start till the very end of the first episode, where Bran Stark gets pushed out by Jaime Lannister, and Jaime's like, "Yo," and Bran's like, because you know Bran's like always, because he knows everything, like no matter what, he already knows it. What else happened? There's so much, I can't just say everything. Dragon incest happens, but that I mean Targaryens, because Aegon, Jon Snow is not a Stark. He's a Targaryen. He's Aegon Targaryen, the 6th. There's a lot of Aegon Targaryens. What else? Oh, that was Seaworth, and there's so much. That was Seaworth there with Tyrion again. Yeah, Tyrion really didn't do much. Tyrion kind of gave that speech to everyone in the North, and the Northerners were like, "Bruh, I don't care. I wanted Jon Snow, King of the North, Jon Stark, none of this Daenerys Targaryen," because you know they all started saying that because Lyanna Mormont was like, "Bruh," and Sansa started like, "Bruh, I don't like her. I don't like this Daenerys girl. She needs to get out of here." Oh, also, Jon can ride dragons. There was this whole scene with them riding dragons. It felt like How to Train Your Dragon 2, How to Train Your Dragon 1. Doesn't really matter, but it just felt like that, and ended them like them boinking. How could I forget? How could I forget this? Oh, by the way, Jaime looked really different. Like, I did not know it was Jaime. Not gonna lie, I had to text someone, ask him who he thought that was. Not gonna lie, at first, it's kind of stupid, but now that I think about it, I thought it was Bran was went back in time again, because he's gone back in time like 5 times already. And I thought he went back in time to like the start of Winterfell, and he was gonna be like, "Yo, Bran the Builder, how do you do this stuff?" But yeah, it was fun fact. Bran the Builder's also crippled, and he's the person that started House Stark, which that's kind of, you know, parallels to Bran Stark, the like 1 millionth, which is our current Bran, who is also a crippled, and is gonna help defeat the Night King. There's also a theory of him being the Night King, but I don't want to go into that. And also, people are placing bets, and he's the most bet person to win the throne, which doesn't make sense at all to me. He's the smartest, but he does not want the throne at all. He has no reason to want it. What else? The Maesters. Oh, yeah. This was what I'm talking about. Maester. Tyrell? No, not Tyrell. Maester Luwin? Is it Maester Luwin? I'm gonna say Maester Luwin. Goes up to not Beric Dondarrion. Beric Dondarrion was in the episode, but he didn't do much. I forgot his name. Crap. He went up to Jaime Lannister's friend. I forgot his name. Oh, it's gonna kill me. God. So many characters. He went up to Jaime Lannister's friend and said, "Yo, can you kill Jaime Lannister?" And he was like, "Oh my God, so you're gonna make me kill Jaime Lannister, bruh?" Because him and Jaime Lannister go way, way back. Almost as far as how him and Tyrion go way back. But basically, they've been like together, saving each other's hindies for like ever. And now he has to kill him, and like he's scared because like I would be scared because Cersei's his boss, and Cersei's gonna like make Ned Stark him if he doesn't do what she says. The worst part is that he has to use the crossbow of Joffrey Baratheon. Not even Joffrey Baratheon, Joffrey Lannister. But, you know, I don't want to go into much. I'm repping Stark. I know I'm wearing a line for whatever, but, like, I'm repping Stark all the way. Come on, man. Best house. Actually, not best house. Best house is the Mormonts. Let's be real. Lyanna Mormont, Jorah Mormont. That one Mormont was in the Night's Watch. I don't know, whatever Mormont. They're all pretty cool, like, not gonna lie. They're really cool. We didn't really see the Night's King that much. We saw them a little bit, I think, at the start. No, we didn't see them at all. We saw Grey Worm and his girl. They didn't say anything. They didn't do anything at all. We just kind of saw them at the start with that one kid, that one lord or whatever. Which also, I like to watch the director's thing. And, like, what they brought up, it was an interesting point, is at the start of episode 1 of the season, not this season, the first season, Arya is like, oh my God, the lords are coming. And she's, like, watching them and just, like, and it's, like, super cool because she's seeing all these cool people, like the king, Jaime Lannister, the queen, the prince, the other prince, the princess. She's like, what? The Hound. And you're like, all these cool people. And it's like, oh. And, like, now this kid's like, yo, I want to see this. And she just moves out of the way. And it's like, yeah, kid, this is cool. And it's like, and the kid sees the Unsullied, the Dothraki, the dragons. Oh, also, interesting fact. Oh, not interesting fact. A good point that Sansa brings up is like, yeah, I have enough food to survive us the whole winter. But that was just my army. And the North, not a Dothraki army, an Unsullied army and 2 dragons. And then, bruh, literally she could have said anything, but Sansa asks, what do dragons eat? I don't know. Probably eat a lot, right? And then, bruh, she had to say it. Daenerys says, they eat whatever they want. And I'm like, that just stirs the pot even more. It's like, come on, man. Crap. There's so much more I could talk about. There's so much more. So it's a great episode. Actually, it's not, I don't really like it. It was kind of rushed. I kind of agreed with someone that's, like, a little rushed. But, because, like, I expected someone to die. Something, like, important. Like, at least, that Greyjoy's uncle, the leader of the Greyjoys or the Iron Fleet, to die. Or at least, like, something, or at least, like, have a battle, like, the Dothraki versus the the Golden Company, because the Golden Company and the Dothraki probably fought a couple times, but, like, never, like, full front, the whole thing. And the Golden Company is crazy. If you don't know who the Golden Company basically is, they're, like, swords for hire, and they're different from the Dothraki, who basically honor, like, yo, I'm gonna kill anyone I want, because I'm the strongest. They're more like, you got money, I'm killing whoever you want. That's how it is. But next week, I would give this episode 7 out of 10. Alright, next week, see you later.